chatters. So, obviously domain. Domain is the goal. So why did I make it? What did I get? I think I did this one. No. I think it was Jodah. That made me go down the domain path. I don't know if it was always domain or what the goal is there. But so it's a control deck. So it's about board wiping. So board wiping, small board, early board wiping, bit of ramp, bit of draw. The premise of the 5-color was to cover all bases. So bit of ramp, bit of draw, classic blue, classic green, enchantment removal, artifact removal, classic white, classic red, but also direct damage, can kill the individual. Bit of ramp, and some sack draw card if you need. A little bit of gain life, because I was finding it doesn't. It takes a bit of damage. It gets down to 7 or 8 life quite often. And it's within 1 swing range or whatever. So that little bit of gain life and draw card. So classic white, classic blue. A little bit of ramp and cleave, which I never used. I've only just recently, black was splashed in there to get the 5-color domain for my land, but I recently chucked in a black card as well, board wipe. So this, and then some removal. Witness protection's my favorite, so that's what went in there. Turning things into 1/1 works really well in this deck as well, because I do 2 damage to the board quite often. Mishra's Command, I didn't know how it was going to go, but it works. It's a great card. One of my favorite cards out of Urza Saga, actually, that I've found that I use a lot. Other than that, the soldiers. I love the soldiers. One of my favorite tribals, so those are fantastic. But just the amount of times that I discard cards early game and deal X damage. So it removes a creature and I'm cycling my deck, getting the cards I need. Other than that, it had 2 temporals in there originally because I thought I would be phasing out my 1 creature and wiping the board, but I think I've done it once. So I went 1 temporal, 1 burning down the house, because the 3/1/1 red devils goes well with Obnixless. Classic red, classic black. So the black is discard. The red creating the devil that deals damage. And then Jodah, which is the 5-color domain. I'm just tapping an artifact, drawing a card. That's my draw. That's how I draw. And then my kill condition is domain. And when it attacks, if it deals damage, basically it gets 5. I give out 5 1/1 counters. So those counters usually go on a 4/4 flying red token, dragon token. So then obviously my land base. I've got some tap lands in here, which is a Swamp Mountain, Swamp Forest, because these bad boys here don't classify as the basic land type, but these bad boys do. And then a few of each of my lands, because Sprouting Goblin searches for a basic land type, which is great. The basic land type, Sprouting Goblins will usually pick up my 3-way lands, and then Weather's Treaty will pick up these bad boys. I like this one. This one went in there because I had a couple in there, but this one ended up making the cut. 1 domain, and it sticks with the theme. So I love tribal, I love theme. So it sticks with the theme, and the XX trample's good. It normally gets a good hit in, generally. And it puts my land in play. So it gets into play. That's proper ramp. That's how ramp works. This goes to the hand, but it's still handy. Pun unintended. So, let's get into some games with him. I haven't clipped any of this one on YouTube, so maybe today's the day. Maybe today is the day that he gets a clip. I've already got to get him bodies, so that one's going to make the cut. That one's going to make the cut. I got to change my avatar. Fullick 59. Let's go Fullick. Ooh, yucky. So I got my red, I got my blue, and I got my white. So I can cast everything in my hand. So yeah, keep it. And the red for spreading goblins, so I can get anything else. Such a good card, Evolving Winds. Sifts your deck, it thins it. So now his mana curve is better. His chances of picking up not a land are better. So next turn, what do I chuck in? This bad boy? So I'm going to discard 2 cards. It's what to discard. Potentially, I only discard 1. I think it's Briar Hydra. I keep you. This is what I mean by it takes damage. Ooh, that's good. That's good. But I need something that doesn't tap because I need to kill something. Play that now. There you're black. Maybe I get rid of you as well. Select value for X, 2. Target player. Me, X damage. Discard up to 2 cards. See what so how is my domain looking anyway? I have domain cards. So I've only got red right now, but next turn that goes up to 4 with 1 drop. It's so good for domain cards. And then the turn after I don't have any green. Can't use my spreading goblin yet. Get this one. So I can cast him, but I can't get him. Can't get any land with him, so made the right decision there. Hey, what's going on out there in Twitch land? Nice to see you come on. Playing a 5-color control deck with domain as the theme. I ran through the deck before I played, so if you like what you see, you can check out the video and see the run through. Alternatively, I'll post it. I'll probably post a game of this one, depending on how the games go, on YouTube. Same gamer tag, and search for me on YouTube, and you won't just find this deck, you'll find plenty of others. So I don't have 2 black yet. Ooh. Oh, he's just getting a land. He can't cleave. I would have held on to that. I mean, you got so much. Has he played 5 color as well? Ooh, that's a nice one. So now I've got my domain, which is really good. Can't do that yet, so I get another red. I'd rather be able to cast that, and then I can still cast Witness Protection. Not bad boy, but I'll keep the Witness Protection sleeve because I feel like a big oh yeah. I jump out now. I don't need to be able to sacrifice to draw a card at this point. Keep that for the enchantment. Oh, sorry. You're a legitimate business person. Get the black this time. I played that lands. Oh no, I wanted this double red. I'd try to use the Sprouting Goblins to get the dual land Swamp Forest or the Tri-land because it can search for them, whereas my other mana search can only find my basic lands. Stimulus package. Is this one of the Codex? So the whole premise of the 5-color deck was to cover all bases. Each color really does something it's known to do. So white destroys enchantments, red destroys artifacts. I think I've got the board. I've got enough removal as well. If shit goes pear-shaped. I think I'll go for my flying creature. I'll try to... I think that's the right decision. I mean, board wiping would just get rid of that. I mean, it was... I could have gone to number 2 and just got rid of 1 card. So he's going for Jodah again. So I think I have to swing and then kill him. 7/7. Yeah. That. Ah. Oh. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful with this bad boy. Target creature to deal X damage to. Okay, so I had it right. Pop that in the face, buddy. Yeah, boy. Hey. So the alternative kill move here, right? So once I do 4 damage to him, he's on 3. So when these die, I can do 3 damage to him. Perfect. So if I do board wipe, I can do 4 damage to him flying next turn anyway. But if he killed that, yeah. Oh, good game, buddy. Good game. That's right, a good game. Draw your cards. You don't always draw your cards. A couple more runs with this bad boy, I think. Question is, do I have tokens? So I'm willing to use my wild cards on this deck because that one card I think is all I need to finish it off. Elixir, blue, white, red, green. Oh, there you go. Two. I've got a witness. That's a bit away. Run it. Yeah. See how we go. See how we go. Blue, green. Mountain, forest, plain, island. So my domain, I've covered 4 of my domain to get domain already. 2 land. Amazing. So good. Well, there's nothing happening. Protection from red and green. So the red in this deck, artifacts, the white, enchantment, both also removal, which is great. Red, bit of board wipe, little bit of dragon, more board wipe. Black, the discard. Red, the devil. And that's this one here. I haven't drawn it in the last few games, but this is really what the deck's about. It's an artifact, but I'm just tapping and drawing. Tapping and drawing. No domain. I go him, eh? I go him. Just hard casting, single.
You don't stand with me. You're my enemy.
So just go good. Let's get him out.
Shake down the locals.
I'm glad I didn't mulligan now. I think this could be a good game. Just need that extra. What?
Wipe that smug look off your face.
So what do I got? Red, 2 red. Good cleave. Don't have the 2 black. Go the land. I want the lands. Be cleaving for a land. So 1 white, but I don't really need 2 white. I'll get the black. Black. Jodah Codex. Come on, Jodah. You got a good Codex. I take a couple of poison counters early, I think. I think I'm sitting pretty. Oh, I didn't know that came back out. Now, I can do that. Oh, blue. Don't have to be too worried about protection red, protection green in a deck that's all colours, I suppose. Not as much as if I just. Come on, mate. Come on. It's not a hard choice. Can you play it? Yes, you can. You're going to play it on that? Probably not. So play your land. Play an additional land. Get your land out. Playing a control deck. The game goes long enough as it is. That's a great little synergy there. Ooh. Raids. Still a 3/3, but it's not double strike, so that's good. Do I do the damage? Kind of like my hands. Yeah, I'm happy with my hands. He played it on there. He did. He did in the end, did he? Do it. There are ways. I've got ways of killing them. is a good little tussle. Good little tussle. Good game, regardless of what happens. So I let him have that now. Let him have that. Or do I? I'm about to have the board. Don't let it go. And no, you didn't do it. Texture from red and green. Ah. And it's good job, Andy. Andy79. Not a bad little tussle. Enjoying the tussle. Oh. I'm enjoying the tussle, Andy. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just got 2 kills. Need to give it haste. Sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, beautiful. 6 and 1 and 1. Ooh-wee! See if he's got an answer. See, the faithful mendings that gain life, that blue-white, the draw cards, the discard cards, and the gain life. It takes early damage, this deck, but that was such a good inclusion. Good game it was. That was a great game too. Another clippable game. That's back-to-back. No, sorry, there was a loss in the middle there. He wants to cast something to prolong it. I'll cast something to prolong. That was funny. Oh, I think so anyway. Bang. Game. Yeah, I did. Did you have fun? I had fun. Really happy. Really happy with that. It was challenged. Definitely challenged. Always felt I had the hand. And, early when I saw that protection from red, protection from green, I thought that could be dangerous, but always just managed to have enough damage to kill the creatures he was creating, which is... and the right colours. So the last thing, the last card, but the legitimate business person works early game because it's one to cast. I need to wait to get domain, but I had domain within 3 turns almost. So the last card that deck needs. It's not cycling things to the top. Look up cards that I not collected. I had that, but that's new. Oh, I got 2 of them. So yeah, I did have it, but now I've got 2. I'll look up domain. Where are you? It's this bad boy here. Leyline binding. Flash, exile target non-land permanent. So it's not just creatures, it's permanent, so that works against artifacts, enchantments. Excellent. I didn't know that. I thought it was only creatures, so that's even better. And what have I got now? I've got 3, so maybe I'll just chuck 3 in. And then do I just get rid of that altogether? Because it's creatures. I mean, within 3 turns, that's I can have that relatively easy to cast. Maybe just 2? Maybe 2? Nah, I go 3. If I'm going to do it, I go 3. And that's just a direct trade. Bang for bang. Bang for bang. Do I do it? What have I got here? I've got 2 more rares there too. So I think I go 3. Oh yeah, I was running End of Festivities in here for a bit. It didn't work. Mechanized Warfare I thought would be good because most of my damage, most of my board wipe damage is Elder Dragon War Vengeance, which is 2. And that makes it deals that much +1, so that makes it 3, which is even better, but it's clunky. So clunky. So I've chucked you in. Do I just make it 3? I think I make it 3. Straight out with them. What else could I potentially take out? Obnixus could actually come out. He could. Good, but he won't. Maybe dig, but the cleave could be good. So I think I go 1, maybe one of those. Maybe. I mean, but the board wipe. It's what the deck's about. Do I run 62 cards in the deck? Will that mess it up too much? That's a good question. I need my mana ramp. I think I just get rid of Destroy Evil altogether. The 4 or greater is annoying. It can be. It has been in games. And the Destroying Target Enchantment, well, people don't... It's there because it's to cover all bases, but that covers all bases. That covers all bases, and it's flash. The flash is... So it's an instant. It's instant speed. So they attack thinking that their enchantment's going to do this wonderful thing, or they cast one and they try to equip it. Well, I can get in first. Yeah, I do it. I just get rid of Destroy Evils altogether. Craft all. And that deck now I think is complete. I don't want to touch it anymore. Except for maybe Oblixus. I might look at Planeswalkers. I want a Planeswalker in here. He's great. I mean, Devil's just... I'll probably put another Temporal Firestorm in. Get rid of the burning down the house. Get rid of the Devil side of things altogether. My red side of things is Artifact Destruction and some board wipe. He has been the difference in many games. But let's have a look at Planeswalkers now. Get rid of Domain. And let's just look at Planeswalkers. Just to finish him off. Collected and not collected. What do we got here? What do I want to look at? Vampires. Hello. Hello. Deals 2 damage to non-vampire creatures. Top card of your library, you may reveal that card, put it in your hand. If you do, lose life equals to its mana value. That's... No, I won't be able to use that. So I'm only ever going to be able to create 2 vampires. Because I take so much damage early, and getting the 2 black lands. The 2 black lands, the killer in that. Proliferate, draw cards, 1 black land. It's removal. I don't mind it. What do we got here? Okay, let's look at the ones I have first. So no. The 2 white. That's. Oh, I mean, I get it quick enough. What's it? 2/2 samurai. So the 2/2 I create's no good to me because I kill it with my board wipe. So, but this is board wipe. That's 6 to cast, and I get to keep 1 creature, and he gets to keep 1 creature. So not bad. So draw a card. Yeah, the blue's hard though. I only have. I don't know about blue. I'm busy ramping my mana for other things. Normally red because I need it. Because I've taken the damage. I need to kill the board. I need the red. So ramping for blue early to draw cards to get the red, no good. Deals 1 damage to any player or planeswalker. Exile the top card of your library if it's red. No. Oh yeah, this guy. Somebody played him. I've got 2 of them. What? I didn't even know. Somebody played him against me yesterday, and I was just like, what the hell is this? Rare. So, you search for a mountain, which is great. So it's mana search. Then for deck 3, it deals damage equal to the number of mountains I control. That's no good. And then I get a number whenever a mountain comes into play. So, he's mono red. Ren. Graveyard, no good. You may sacrifice a creature. If you do, search your library for a creature card with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrificed creature. I don't have creatures. Yeah, this is pretty brutal. Destroy targeted artifact or enchantment. That's great. It's just so expensive. I don't get that sort of creatures. touch? No, I don't really have a lot of creatures. By the time my creatures come in, I control the game. I control the board. If one or more tokens would be created, create twice that many. You draw 2 cards, then each opponent may scry 1. Interesting. Okay, you're pretty bloody good. Exile target creature or determinant. If it wasn't an aura. Yeah, these guys are alright. Artifacts, obliques. So they had haste. Doesn't really factor. Up to 1 target creature attacks a player each combat if able. What else? Okay. Tough call. I actually think I have the right one. Too much. I'd have to change my land around too much, I think, if I chuck in more double black things. So I've already got double black. I've got double red. That's enough. That's enough doubles in a 5-color deck. Probably too much as it is, but these are late game, and I have ways of discarding them out of my hand early game. So that's great. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Ah, keep him. Hey, it's a control deck. And he's discarding their hands. It helps me get the head card advantage early. I'll take it. Generally, when yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, let's go one more game with it. And then I'm bored. I'm bored of it. For today, anyway. Really happy with it. It's my first 5